King Charles III, the eldest son of Queen Elizabeth II. King Charles III, England's current monarch, and the man under much controversy, especially now more than ever. But aside from the recent events, do you know about his life? What his daily routine looks like? Maybe even some of his favorite habits? If your answer is no, worry not, because we will cover everything from his birth to his current affairs in this video. Before we jump in, welcome to 1%. Here we talk about only facts. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe, as it helps with the algorithm. Without further ado, let's head in. His early life. He was born on the 14th of November, 1948, in the Buckingham Palace, during the reign of King George VI, his maternal grandfather. In fact, even the time of his birth is recorded as 21:14 GMT, considering he was the firstborn child of Queen Elizabeth and Prince Philip. That's no surprise. After King Charles, his parents would have later have 3 children, namely Annie, Andrew, and Edward. When Charles was just 4 weeks old, he was christened in the music room of the Buckingham Palace by none other than the Archbishop of Canterbury, Geoffrey Fisher. In 1952, when he was just 4 years old, his grandfather died, leaving his mother Queen Elizabeth II as the new monarch. This in turn made Prince Charles at that time as the heir apparent under a charter by the King Edward III in 1337, and as the new monarch's eldest son, he was assigned the traditional titles of Duke of Cornwall, Duke of Rothesay, Earl of Carrick, Baron of Renfrew, Lord of the Isles, and Prince and the Great Steward of Scotland. At the age of 5, he attended his mother's coronation at the Westminster Abbey. Now let's hear more about his education and his streaks of breaking royal traditions. During the same year, he was assigned a governess, Catherine Pebbles, who would oversee all his education at the Buckingham Palace. In 1956, he attended the Hill House School in West London, becoming the first heir apparent to attend the school, rather than being educated by a private tutor. The family did not want the prince at the time to receive a different treatment, and therefore advised the teachers, headmasters, and even the school's founder to not give him any preferential treatment. For the same reason, he played football in the school, as the boys are not deferential to anyone on the field. Later on, Charles went on to attend 2 of the schools that his father attended, Sheehan Preparatory School in Berkshire, followed by Gordonstown in northeast Scotland. In 1994, there was an authorized biography by Jonathan Dembleby, in which he described the Queen Elizabeth and Prince Philip as physically and emotionally distant parents, putting the blame on Prince Philip for his disregard of Charles' sensitive nature and forcing him to attend Gordonstown, where he was bullied. Well, they did want the kid to have a normal treatment. It was the school that Prince Philip noted for having rigorous curriculum, but also praised how it taught him a great deal about myself and my own abilities and disabilities. It taught me how to accept challenges and take the initiative. He also said in an interview that he was glad to attend Gordonstown and that the toughness of the place was in fact much exaggerated. Charles also attended Timbertop campus of Geelong Grammar School in Victoria, Australia, which he later considered as his most enjoyable part of his entire educational life. After his return to Gordonstown, Charles persuaded his father to becoming head boy. He left in 1967 with 6 GCE O levels and 2 A levels in history and French, at grades B and C respectively. It is evident that his time at Gordonstown was not exactly pleasant, as he enjoyed being home over anywhere else. In his streak of breaking royal tradition, Charles broke yet another one and attended a university. Instead of joining the British Armed Forces, he went to Trinity College and read archaeology and anthropology for the first time, but later changed to history for the second part. He was awarded Master of Art degree by Cambridge, where the degree was an academic rank and not exactly a postgrad degree. Charles, the Prince of Wales. He became the Prince of Wales and Earl of Chester in 1958, but the official crowning was done at a later date, on the 1st July 1969, where he was crowned by his mother in a television ceremony held at Caernarfon Castle. He later took his seat in the House of Lords in 1970 and made his maiden speech in 1974, the first royal to ever speak from the floor since Edward VII in 1884. He went on to speak again in 1975 as Charles began to take more public duties, even becoming the founder of the Prince's Trust a year later. He expressed an interest in becoming the Governor-General of Australia due to the lack of public enthusiasm that ambition did not reach a conclusion, and Charles sadly stated, "So, what are you supposed to think when you are prepared to do something, to help, and you are just told you're not wanted?" His military career. He served in the Royal Air Forces and followed the footsteps of his father, grandfather, and two of their great-grandfathers. Such a rich family tradition. In 1971, he flew himself to the Royal Air Force College to train as a jet pilot. After his passing out parade, he started his naval career and served on the guided missile destroyer HMS Norfolk, the HMS Minerva, and the HMS Jupiter. In 1974, he got qualified as a helicopter pilot and joined the 845 Naval Air Squadron, operating from HMS Hermes. Although he had a good time there, it fell short and his flying days were over after crash landing a Bay 146 in 1994, the cause of which was negligence by the crew. Prince Charles' official duties. In 2008, he was titled as the hardest working member of the royal family by the Daily Telegraph, as he carried out 560 official engagements in 2008, 499 in 2010, and 600 in 2011. The prince also took many other official duties from his mother. He attended many funerals of foreign dignitaries, made regular tours to Wales, fulfilled a week of engagements each summer, and attended many important national occasions. The 6 trustees of the Royal Collection Trust met 3 times a year under his chairmanship. He even visited Bermuda to mark their parliament's 350th anniversary. There he made a speech referring to the action of Charles I, bearing in mind, "I am the first Charles to have anything to do with my parliament for 350 years. I might have turned nasty and dissolved you, but those are just a fraction of what he has done throughout his life. Considering the controversy he's now under, it seems almost unfair that he put day and night into duties and tried his best not to be another King Charles, but is already facing criticism." What about Prince Charles' hobbies? Despite being shown as a sensitive man, he's a keen gardener. He enjoys nature in his countryside manner. Not to mention, he has proved himself to be a very skilled watercolor painter. He loves traditional practices like hedge laying. According to his formal press secretary, he almost never eats lunch, and since the king's household is run on military lines, the meals and all the plans are finalized days in advance. There is even a staff responsible for such daily managements. The king starts his day by listening to the radio, followed by breakfast, which consists of fruit salad, some seeds, and a tea to round it off. While the king may love eggs, it has been reported that they almost never seen it on the King Charles table. King Charles III's succession. Although we did not talk much about his marriage, we believe that's to be for another topic and another video, and the history there is not as pretty as some would hope. In addition, he has 2 sons, Prince William and Prince Harry. The latter is now titled the heir apparent after his father's succession to the throne. Many, however, believe that due to Charles' old age and incompetency, he should not be the king and that Prince William should inherit the throne. But that topic is very debatable. It's only been some time since he became the king, but he has already taken some small steps. His first decision was to be known as King Charles III. He could have picked any of his 4 names, Charles Philip, Arthur George, as we have said before. Prince William also received a huge change of title, like Charles did in his childhood, becoming the Prince of Wales. On Saturday, after Queen Elizabeth was declared dead, he was officially titled as the king, and for the first time since 1952, the national anthem played the words, "God Save the King." That's all for this video. If you liked it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss anything from us. In the meantime, check out this video on Queen Elizabeth, her lifestyle and wealth, and what she left King Charles III in inheritance. Until then, stay safe.